Okay, guys, good evening. I shared the live setup with my friends on a group. So that was VIX50 right here. I shared that we had the camera setup right there, and this this right here was the 15 minutes, and this right here was on the 30 minutes. And you can see my markings right here, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday right here. So I missed the setup. It didn't come to my family. It actually went for the 1 hour the block after doing the hunt right here. So this is it on the 1 hour time frame. So let's quickly go to the chat and you will see I can't actually take the trades right now because of fear of missing out. So I already missed it, so I don't need to take a trade on it anymore. So let's get started. On the 4 hour time frame, all right, so on the 4 hour time frame, you can actually see that, okay, go to the monthly time frame. So I'm doing a very clean breakdown analysis right now for you guys. So I'm going to press Control B so that I'll delete all my objects. All right, all right, then um, wait, those this that I will not touch it. Okay, so if I want you to pay attention to the long-term trade, like the long-term chart that you are seeing here currently. So what you can actually see that we be ranging right here, we have an area of liquidity pools, right? So let me start marking those liquidity pools. We have a liquidity pool right here. So mhm, yeah. So also this is a live account right here. Okay. So we have this liquidity pool right here, and I'll copy that. Then we also do have this liquidity pool right here. This is an area of support level, right? Then we now have a range high, a daily range that we are dealing with. All right, we are having a D range, like an external highs and lows, the range at which we are inside. All right, we're inside this range high and low. Okay, so now likewise saying that we're having an external high and an external low, an external range high and external range low. So we have a range high, okay, right here. Then we copy that and we have this range low. So that is the area at which we are dealing with. So we currently trade out of the range and we hunted the buy stop, which is at the range high. So that is actually right here. All right, so now the next thing I have to do, though I'm ignoring this right here, okay, is like saying we have this range highs and low, this high, we have this range high, and then we have this range low, right? So price trade lower to take the range low first. So after taking the range low, then it needs to deliver the liquidity that it took below right here to the range high so that it could sell that liquidity it bought right here, it could sell it right here and take profit from this high. And that's what we see happen right here. So I might be saying that it might want to go to a range low so that it could buy at a very cheap price, then like hunting highs and lows. Take liquidity, deliver to the other side of liquidity, take liquidity, deliver to the other side of liquidity. So that is the idea I had right there. So now the next thing I want to focus on now is what happened the last year. So the year of 2023, okay, yeah. So 2023 started right here. We have January open, February, March, right? So March was the high. We have March, April, May, June, July, August, September, November, and December, right? So now what I always teach in the mentorship, those that tell the mentorship, is to know which quarter give us the high and the low or the A. So looking at this, we can tell which one was the high and which one was the low. So this is March, and we have April, May, June. So May maintain the low and December maintain the high. Now this year, which is 2024, we opened right here, right? So we have January, February, February hunting previous month low and shifted to go bullish, right? So January, February, they match impulsive trade higher so that it could to go and take that liquidity from this range high. So what we had right here was um, a this it traded downwards, it did a hunt on liquidity, then delivered to the upside, right? So now it hunted this high. Okay, so now when it hunts this high, what is your next directional bias? What is your next move? Are we going bullish or are we going bearish? The idea is since it has taken a high, it has hunted the high, we would like to see it trade lower. And since this is March. So weekly time frame. So this is the spike right here. So we're having that expansion on this first quarter. All right, so we are now having a relative distribution to the downside. And I know that we have this demand zone right here on the daily time frame. We'll see that when we go to the daily time frame. So we expand higher to take liquidity from this high, and now we are going bearish. So this is the first week of March, second week of March, third week, and fourth week. So we currently entered the first week of April, right? So this is it right here, and this is the daily demand zone that we had from previous month. Yeah, from previous month. So let's quickly run down to the forward time frame. So this is now March doing an expansion, right? We had a consolidation and expansion, and now we entered the month of April. April did not show any structural shift to go bullish. All right, so April traded into a supply zone right here. This supply zone broke a structure and in line with KML. And in line with the KML, we have a positive slope right here. So that color appears. That is a positive slope that we're having right here, which confirms the entry and the setup perfectly. So those I thought knows what I'm talking about. So we have the positive slope right here. And then the next thing that we're looking at was also those that trade shift to market structure. You can also say you have a shift to market structure right here after it did a hunt on this high, right? So now after that, the next thing we're looking at is the change of character it did right here. So we have the change of character, and then also we have a break of market structure. Two structural breaks is a sweet setup, and all of these is the confirmations that we have had currently right now. So price tapped into the supply zone and starts selling lower. If we run down quickly to the 1 hour time frame, we saw it right here. So that is how I kind of like saw the confirmation entry again to take shots as there is no structural break to confirm a bullish market. Because if this high is broken, then I'll say, all right, we are shifting. But that supply held the price, right? So if we are to refine to the 1 hour time frame, this is the order block that we have in right there. So now the next thing is we are looking for a confirmation entry. And what we had is this right here. We have this perfect hunt on liquidity before it tapped the supply zone. The real structures that we have right here is this low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. Then this higher high, which led to a structure, a change of character, and then a break of structure. Now, based on the teachings of the high and the low of the week, we are having Wednesday a high, on Thursday, Wednesday, Thursday do a reversal, and Monday or Tuesday giving us the high or the low, stuff like that. So in this case, if you pay attention to the image I sent, you can see I marked Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday right there. So now what I did was I started taking notes of the day. So we have Monday right here, right? So this was Monday low, it broke a structure. Tuesday you trace backwards to print a higher high. Sorry, to print a higher low. So we check the date so that you see that what I'm talking about. So let's see. This low was on the 1st of April. The 1st of April is a Monday, right? Then this high was on the 2nd of April, which is what? Tuesday. If you trace backwards, 2nd of April, Tuesday, right? Then we expand higher. 2nd of April. Then we now enter the 3rd of April, which is what? On Wednesday. Now, Wednesday traded higher. Now, if we want to see the continuation, won't Wednesday continue going bullish? But in this case, Wednesday shifted the structure, then it gave us a change of character. That is breaking Tuesday's low and break a microstructure. So now in the 1 hour time frame, if I'm using the body of the candle, this is the KML, but I refined it down to the 30 minutes. I hear. Okay, so if I refined the KML, we have the 30 minutes right here. And my supply zone, this is it right here on the 30 minutes that I marked out. So 15 minutes, that is where you kind of like see KML I marked, which is the body right here. So having it in confluence with the 30 minute supply zone. Okay, so now that is why it happens to be that I missed the setup, right? So could it possibly be that I missed the setup or price will still come back? So due to the fear of missing out, I am not trading it. Again, I'll just leave my limit here till it breaks structure and continue going lower. So it happens to be that it choose that of 1 hour. So I'm just patiently watching it and trying to see what happens to it. So that is just it. So where am I taking my profit? I could take my profit at this low. And if I feel like swinging it and shifting my stop loss to break even, I might be targeting like take profit at this demand zone because that is the higher time frame demand zone. And even if I might be expecting it to break it to go down to this low, yeah, I don't know. So, but we'd rather to be safe, we take the profit at that demand zone right there. So that is it, guys. So take care and be safe.